How did you mess with new recruits without getting caught? Basic training brings out the creative side in drill instructors. You can't just scream at kids anymore. You need psychological warfare. My favorite was the phantom bunk inspector. Every Tuesday night after lights out, I'd sneak into the barracks wearing soft-soled shoes and inspect one random bunk. Not the person sleeping in it, just the bunk itself. I'd leave a small piece of paper under the pillow with cryptic messages. Your hospital corners need work. Or dust detected on footlocker handle. Sometimes just a question mark. The recruits would wake up, find the note, and completely lose their minds. They'd spend hours trying to figure out who was getting inspected and why. The paranoia was beautiful. Best part? I made sure the notes were never about anything they could actually fix. Your dreams were too loud last night. Pillow positioned at incorrect angle for optimal sleep. They started setting up elaborate security systems. Dental floss across doorways, recruits taking shifts as lookouts. One kid even tried sleeping under his bunk to catch the phantom inspector. The whole platoon became obsessed. They'd compare notes, develop theories, create detailed maps of inspection patterns. 3 weeks in, they were convinced the barracks was haunted by a dead drill instructor. I kept escalating. Left a note that said, "Your snoring violated noise discipline regulations." The kid who got that one hadn't even been snoring. His bunkmate confirmed it. Another night, I left a note reading, "Incorrect breathing pattern detected during hours of darkness." The recruit spent the next week practicing breathing exercises before bed. My masterpiece was leaving a note that simply said, "You know what you did." The kid broke down crying, confessed to stealing an extra dinner roll 3 weeks earlier. The platoon started policing themselves harder than any drill instructor could. They'd inspect each other's bunks obsessively, trying to prevent phantom visits. Discipline improved dramatically. Week 6, they set up a trap. Motion detector made from dental floss and empty cans. Cameras made from reflective surfaces. The whole barracks was booby-trapped. I walked right past everything. Left a note saying, "Nice try, you're thinking too small." That's when they realized they were dealing with a professional. Final week, I revealed the truth during graduation ceremony, showed them my collection of soft-soled inspection shoes, explained the psychology behind each message. Half the platoon was relieved. The other half was impressed. One kid asked if I could teach him the technique for when he became an instructor. The phantom inspector became legendary. New classes would hear stories from graduating recruits. Drill instructors at other bases started copying the technique. My commanding officer loved it. 0 disciplinary problems. Highest inspection scores in the battalion, all because recruits were terrified of disappointing a ghost. Years later, I ran into one of those recruits. He was a staff sergeant by then, running his own training program. Guess what method he was using? The phantom inspector tradition lives on. Every Tuesday night, somewhere in basic training, a recruit wakes up to find a mysterious note. The paranoia continues. Best prank I ever pulled? Made soldiers train themselves while thinking they were being haunted. No yelling required, no paperwork, no investigations, just pure psychological manipulation disguised as supernatural activity. Sometimes the best way to mess with people is to make them mess with themselves. The real joke? Half those notes contained actual good advice. Your posture needs work actually helped 3 recruits fix chronic back problems. Focus on fundamentals improved marksmanship scores across the board. They were so busy being scared, they forgot they were learning. Mission accomplished.